everybody, and welcome to Enjoy English School. I am Shane.
I'm Bernice.
Hey, Bernice.
Hey.
Hey, we've got a really interesting lesson today.
Okay.
This is something that a lot of people ask themselves. Why can't I get out of bed in the morning?
OK， 今天我们的这个健康百科要讲的是，刚才 Shane 老师讲，大部分人会问自己，我为什么早上都起不来？好，这个问题。
And the subtitle is When Every Side of the Bed is Wrong.
My gosh, change your bed.
So we have a saying, like if you're having a bad day, you'll say, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So here we're saying every side of the bed is wrong, means you just don't want to get out of bed.
OK， 所以我们今天的副标题也很可爱，它是说呢，当你觉得你的床的每一个边都不好，所以刚刚 Bernice 老师说，那就换个床吧。
Why can't I get out of bed in the morning? We all need a full night's rest to stay healthy. After a nice sleep, most people are ready to hop out of bed and begin their day. However, some people find it very difficult to get out of bed in the morning. For some, it may be laziness or a desire to avoid work or school. For others, it could be a sign of a more serious problem like depression or anxiety. In some cases, physical pain may also be a factor. Spending a few extra hours in bed to relax every now and then is nothing to worry about. However, when a person feels that they are truly unable to get out of bed, they may need to examine their daily habits and living environment. If a person feels extremely sleepy and can't get out of bed, the reason is probably poor sleep quality during the night. This could be related to poor diet choices, lack of exercise, staying up too late, or a sleeping environment with too much light or noise. However, if a person isn't particularly sleepy, the problem may be psychological. In this case, people need to consider possible sources of stress or anxiety in their lives.
Okay, so we all need a full night's rest to stay healthy,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
Yeah, what do they say? You need about 8 hours of sleep?
At least I think 7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8. I've heard 6 to 8. But I think if you're getting around 7 to 8, you're probably pretty good. I have a question. Does that include naps?
No, I don't think so.
No? So if I took an hour nap, it doesn't count towards my sleep.
No. 对，所以刚才 Shane 老师问我是说，如果你中午啊，或者有的时候你这个对稍微小睡一下，这样算不算？我说应该是不算。对，
Too bad. So after a nice sleep, most people are ready to hop out of bed and begin their day. So to hop means to jump,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
So if you hop out of bed, of course the idea is that you are excited to start your day. You're not just getting out of bed, you're hopping out of bed, jumping out of bed.
Yeah, but you have to after a nice sleep. If that is not nice, right? 所以这一个句子就是说，如果你刚才的第一句话是说，我们每一个人呢，为了要保持健康 ，stay healthy or keep healthy， 那么我们需要的就是一个很完整的一整个晚上的一个休息。那如果你真的有这样子一个完整的一整晚的休息，那我们可以说你这个睡觉是 nice。那你 nice sleep 之后呢，很多的人就已经准备说我要从床上跳起来了。那刚才老师讲了，跳起来的意思就是你要 begin their day， 你要开始你今天的这一天的忙碌的生活，应该是这个样子。
Right. You have lots of energy because you got a nice sleep.
对，没错。
Okay, so However, some people find it very difficult to get out of bed in the morning. Are you one of those people?
No, I'm not.
Me neither. Yeah, I usually wake up at the same time every day.
Yeah,
with a big smile on my face and
really?
hop out of bed and
really?
ready
and
to
sing
go.
A song?
Yeah, sing a song, of course. So for some, it may be laziness or a desire to avoid work or school.
Oh, okay.
So they have a desire to avoid something. So when you desire, that means you want to do something. So if you have a desire to avoid something like work or school, it means you don't want to go to work or school. To avoid something means to not face it, to try to get away from it. And a lot of people do want to try to avoid work and school.
Yes, okay. 所以我把这一句稍微解释一下。刚才老师讲的这一句 ，However, some people find it。这个 it 是一个虚受词，那么呢，它真正的受词呢是在后面的 to get out of bed in the morning。好，那因为你的受词很长，所以我们会把它放在句子的尾巴。所以就说有些人会觉得一大早呢要离开他这个可爱的床铺，他觉得好困难哦，我不想要做这件事情。那但是对于有一些人来说呢 ，for some 就是 for some people， 他觉得呢，你这样子不好好的起床，可能应该是 laziness， 就是你这个人很懒 ，you're such a lazy bone， 你这个懒骨头，你还不赶快起床，或者是呢，要不然就是有一种 desire， 就是刚才老师解释，你很想要做一件事，就是什么事是不想上班，也不想上学，所以 avoid 这个字就是你逃避的意思，你不想要做这件事情。
For others, it could be a sign of a more serious problem like depression or anxiety.
Wow.
Like, some people they can't get out of bed because they have no motivation. They just feel sad or, they just feel too nervous to face the day.
Yes, that's true.
In some cases, physical pain may also be a factor.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. If you're hurting, you're in pain, a lot of times you just want to keep sleeping and resting because just walking around could cause you a lot of pain.
That's true.
Right? And you want to avoid pain.
OK， 好，这两个句子老师再稍微解释一下。For others， 因为刚才有一个 for some， 所以 some others 就是 some people and other people。这件事情呢，可能是一种 sign， 就是一个这样的迹象。什么样的迹象呢？就是他们可能有一些比较严重的问题。例如什么样的问题很严重呢？第一个就是你有 depression， 你可能有点忧郁了，好，甚至呢你有一种 anxiety， 你可能出现一种担忧，好，这种恐惧症。所以你会觉得说我实在是没有办法可以早上很准时的起床。那么在某一些的案件里面呢，例子里面呢，甚至呢你的 physical pain， 就是你身体上面可能出现了一种这种疼痛，这样子的话呢，也可能是一种 factor 就是一种 cause，C-A-U-S-E 就是一种原因，一个因素造成你可能没有办法这个早上好好的起床。
Okay.Let's take a short break and we'll come back with part 2.
好的。
Okay, welcome back. So we're talking about why some people just cannot get out of bed in the morning, right? So we know that we should be getting a good night's sleep, but there's some reasons why you can't.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so spending a few extra hours in bed to relax every now and then is nothing to worry about. So actually, if you're just doing it every now and then it's okay. So every now and then just means not always, just every once in a while. Maybe once a week, once a month, every once in a while, not too often.
没错，老师说的很好。这边的 every now and then 不是叫你每天都花这么多的时间 in bed， 注意是 in bed， not on bed。 on bed 就是你拜拜了，好，就是你这不好的讲法，所以我们要说睡觉的话，我们是 sleep in bed，OK，因为它那个 in bed 强调是说我们躺在床上，然后盖在被子里面这样的一个状态，好，所以他这边就讲他的主词很长哦，一直从 spending 到那个。Every now and then 都是你的主词，就是说呢，你如果偶尔在床上稍微多躺几个小时的话呢，其实呢，它也不需要让你觉得好像你要非常的担忧这件事情，就是偶尔 from time to time，你做这件事情是 OK 的。
Right. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. And in fact, I would say it's pretty natural.
Yes.
Every once in a while, you just want to stay in bed a little longer on a cold morning, something like that. Stay in with your blankets. That's okay. However, when a person feels that they are truly unable to get out of bed, they may need to examine their daily habits and living environment. Right? So it's okay if it's happening every now and then, but if you really feel like you can't get out of bed, you just can't do it, right? Then you really need to start to examine your habits and living environment. So to examine something means to take a very close look at that thing.
Yes.
To look at it, kind of take it apart and really understand it. So there might be something wrong with your daily habits. Perhaps you're playing computer games too late at night and that's affecting your sleep. Maybe you're not getting enough exercise, right?
好，所以刚刚老师有讲到 examine 这个字，这个字就是表示你要很仔细的检查。所以像刚刚老师说，你可能要一部分一部分去想说，到底我出现了什么样的问题？尤其是他这边讲的 however， 尤其是怎么样呢？然而有一些人呢，当他觉得他是真的 truly indeed， 他是没有办法 unable to， 没有办法能够早上就可以离开他的床的话呢？这个时候呢，他们可能真的就需要好好的去仔细的检查。检查什么呢？第一个就是你的 daily habits， 你每天的这个习惯是不是就是这个样子？还有呢，你的 living environment， 就你住家的环境。
Yeah, maybe there's too much light. There's too much noise. It's too hot. It's too cold. You know, these kinds of things.
Yes.
Right. Okay, welcome back. So, continuing, if a person feels extremely sleepy and can't get out of bed, the reason is probably poor sleep quality during the night.
Wow.
So that makes sense, right? You're not sleeping well, so you're still tired in the morning. That's why you can't get out of bed.
所以这个句子应该是蛮关键的，就是如果今天有一个人，他真的觉得他非常非常的累，非常非常的，什么叫 sleepy 呢 ？sleepy 就是指很想睡的意思，就是没有办法怎么样 keep your eyes open， 没有办法张开眼睛这样的哈的时候呢，通常是怎么样呢？然后没有办法离开你的床，通常它的主要原因很可能就是因为你的睡眠品质很差。
Right. This could be related to poor diet choices, lack of exercise, staying up too late, or a sleeping environment with too much light or noise. So, yeah, it could be about the things that you're eating. Maybe you're just not eating well, or maybe you're drinking a lot of caffeine before you go to sleep, right? And if you're not exercising, you won't really be that tired, right? You need good exercise in order to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. 所以刚才炫老师解释了很多了，就是说呢，为什么会造成你的睡眠品质会这么差呢？他说这个有可能跟什么有关 ？Be related to 就是与什么有关？第一个可能就是你吃的东西哈，你吃的东西呢，可能选择呢是比较 poor poor diet choices， 就是你的饮食选择可能选择的不是很好啦。再来就是你缺乏运动，因为我们人还是要运动一下，然后可能让你的体力有一点消耗，那你晚上可能睡的就会比较好一点。然后再来呢，就是你 stay up too late，stay up 就是指你熬夜。你打电动啊，你看小说啦，等等等的，或者是当然有一些同学我知道他们是熬夜在念书的 ，OK，burn up the midnight oil， 现在不太会有人这样做了。好，就是说呢，你这个熬夜熬太晚了，或者是你的睡眠的这个睡觉的环境呢，里面有太多的灯光，就是你把灯都开着，然后呢还有一些 noise， 可能是从你的邻居传来的，又或者你可能放音乐等等等，好，这些东西都会影响你的睡眠。
Or having a cat.
Yeah, right.
I have a cat, and I used to let it sleep with me, but it would wake me up in the middle of the night. It would be on my face, and now I keep the cat out of the room.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you might want to watch your animals as well.
That's true. 对，你的宠物也很重要。Okay.
Okay, so continuing. However, if a person isn't particularly sleepy, the problem may be psychological.
Wow.
Okay. So sometimes you just aren't sleepy, right? So it could be something wrong with your mind.
对，所以这个问题就比较麻烦了。刚才我们讲的这些问题是可以改善的，比如说你吃的不是非常的好，或者是你的睡觉的环境等等等。可是如果呢，他这边讲，然而如果今天有一个人，他其实也不是特别的想睡，他就根本没有很想睡的这样的一个欲望，那这个问题很有可能就是 psychological， 就我们刚才讲，它是比较心理层面的，就是你的内在、你的大脑告诉你说我不想睡觉，那就比较严重了。
So in this case, people need to consider possible sources of stress or anxiety in their lives. So a source is where something is coming from.
Yeah.
So a source of anxiety might be work, right? It might be school.
It might be your cats.
It might be your cats jumping on your face while you're sleeping, right? So there could be all different sources of anxiety. So you need to kind of figure out what the source is so you can deal with it.
Yeah, that's true. 所以这边就讲说呢，在这样的情况底下，因为它是来自于心理层面的比较多，那这时候我们要怎么去解决这种心理层面呢？他就说，我们要去想想看 ，consider。去怎么样 think about 一些 possible sources， 就是到底这些造成我不想睡觉的这些来源是什么东西？那这个来源呢，有可能是 stress。我们之前讲过 stress 通常就是你内心里面的一些压力哈，或者是 anxiety， 你可能担忧你生活里面有一些焦虑，有一些忧虑，那可能这些来源是什么呢？你比如说你可能我的工作太多了，或者是我这个月钱不够用了，我要多赚一点钱，等等等。对，所以你一直都没有让自己好好的安定下来，所以这个时候就会造成你的睡眠的品质不好。
会很痛苦。
没错。
It's so hard when you want to sleep. Sometimes you're even really tired, but your mind will not stop spinning.
Yeah, your mind is still awake. 这个就比较不太好。
Keeps going and keeps going. But like they said in the article, when your mind is spinning and spinning, it might also be because of some of the things in your daily life, some of the choices, like if you're not exercising or you've got some other things that you're not taking care of. But if you are taking care of yourself well, then most likely you will be able to shut off your mind and go to bed.
对，所以老师的意思就是说呢，有的时候你可能其实很想睡，但是你躺在床上，你的脑袋没有关起来，所以你的脑袋还在继续的 working， 它还在想东西，对，所以呢，他会想说，你这样子的话，你就是没有办法进入到那个睡眠模式里面，所以可能呢，有的时候你就要想一下这个来源到底是哪里，想办法把它给解决，不然你一直就变成这个问题会一直 bothering you， 会一直困扰着你，也是不太好的。
Well, I remember when I was a teenager, I had trouble getting out of bed in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And what really changed for me is I went to the military. I was in the Navy.
Oh.
And suddenly, when they say you have to wake up at 7 a.m., there's no way you can just
no, you can't.
5 more minutes.
No. Wake up.
Yeah, wake up. Down. Yeah, so I think that if you sometimes need to just get into a habit, you need to feel like you have no choice but to get out of bed and you don't keep thinking about it.
Shane 老师刚刚用了一个很棒的片语叫 get into the habit，就是你要养成这个习惯。所以他刚刚是说他以前呢也有这个在 teenager 的时候也是会这样子不想离开床。那主要是因为他加入了海军。那在军队里面，长官说什么几点7点起床，你就要起床了。所以他的意思说，你养成了这个习惯，就比较可以避免像刚才讲的离不开床这个坏习惯了。
Okay, well, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get a good night's sleep and get out of bed right away. Hop out of bed, sing a song, and start your day.
OK, 好的，所以还是要赶快起床，听我们的英文的课程才是最重要的。
All right, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.